Good morning, children. Today we are going to study chapter 6. Maybe you are thinking that why madam is not taking chapter 5. Again, one good news is there. Chapter 5 is not in the syllabus. Chapter 1 and chapter 5 is totally not in the syllabus. So, we are going to study chapter 6, minerals and rocks. Okay, I will read for you the syllabus one time for this chapter. Listen, what are the things you have to study? Here you have to study difference between minerals and rocks. Then types of rocks, igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks, their characteristics and formation. Only these things you have to study. I will read one more time. Difference between minerals and rocks, then types of rocks, igneous rock, metamorphic rocks and sedimentary rocks, their characteristics and formation. Only these things you have to study from this lesson. First, how many of you had seen a rock? Did you see rock? Okay. Many of you had seen rock. Very good. Okay. This rock means in your mind very hard something, very hard. Rock means very hard. Actually here rocks means not only the hard metals like this granite and all. The hard metals, the soft metal like soil and sand, clay, everything is coming under rocks. Don't think that rocks means here we are not telling about that hard metal. Here under the rocks all the metals, the hard metals like granite to clay. Between that so many things are there, that all are coming under the heading of rocks. What do you mean by rocks? Rocks are made up of different minerals. And suppose this is a rock. In this rock there are so many minerals are there, but its composition is not the same amount, different amount. Maybe some mineral is more and another is less. Now let us see the difference between rocks and minerals. Look at the board. Rocks means a mixture of various minerals. In a rock you will get different minerals. And but the mineral definite, one mineral you will get definite chemical composition and physical properties. Then rocks are heterogeneous in composition. That means different. In a rock there are different minerals are there, but it is homogeneous. One mineral only, one composition is there, or two, not more than that. Okay. First difference, rocks are mixture of minerals. Mixture of minerals means so many minerals are there. Then mixture. But why it is telling mixture? So many things are added there. So it is calling mixture. Then it is a mixture of various minerals. But minerals are definite. One amount is there. Definite chemical composition and physical properties. And they are homogeneous in nature. But rocks are heterogeneous in nature. And we have already studied the crust, lithosphere. There are different rocks are there. Now let us study different types of rocks. Mainly there are three types of rocks are there. I am going to have the difference between rocks and minerals. Hope that you understand it. There are mainly three types of rocks. They are igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. The three types of rocks are igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. And these igneous rocks are forming from the magma. Magma when solidifies. This magma is coming from where? Tell me, magma is coming from where? From the volcanic eruption. When there is volcanic eruption is there, the hot magma is coming outside and it is spreading large area. When it is the molten material is solidified, when it is become cold, it is spreading. That is from there igneous rocks are forming. Formation we had seen, and this rock is known as the primary rock. It is the first rock to make forming. That's why it is known as primary rock. The cooling and solidification are the two main processes of formation of igneous rock. Cooling and solidification. I will repeat one more time. Igneous rocks are forming from the magma. When the volcanic eruption, magma is coming outside. The hot molten state magma is coming outside and it is cool and solidified. The two process involved in the formation of igneous rocks are cooling and solidification. Okay, I think you got some idea about the igneous rocks. Now we are going to study the characteristics of igneous rocks. It is very important. It is in the syllabus. First we had seen the difference between minerals and rocks. Rocks is a mixture of different minerals. There is from the hardest material like graphite to granite to the soft metal clay. Up to there all the things are coming under rocks. But minerals have different definite chemical composition and physical properties. And minerals are homogeneous in nature, but rocks are heterogeneous. So many minerals are forming in the rocks. Okay. Now there are three types of rocks are there. They are igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. This igneous rocks is known as primary rocks. Why? Because it is the first rock to form. How the igneous rock is forming? When the volcanic eruption is happening, that time the molten magma is coming outside. When it is solidified, it is igneous rocks are forming. There are two main processes for the formation of the igneous rocks. They are cooling and solidification. Okay? You understand? Now we are going to study about the sedimentary rocks. What do you mean by sedimentary rocks? Sedimentary rocks is also known as the secondary rocks. The second rocks to forming is the setting down. Sedimentary means setting down of the rocks. The rocks when it is decomposed because of the weathering, erosion, transportation. So many processes are involving for the sedimentary rocks. They are weathering, erosion, transportation, deposition. It is transporting mainly the rivers are the running water is transporting the metals, minerals, and it is sedimenting. It is settled down somewhere, right? Many years that it is settling down somewhere. That is after some time it is forming like rock. That is sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks consist of loose particles like gravel, sand, silt, clay and all. It is very easy to this running water can bring, and it is settled down somewhere, and it has pores also. Pores means small holes are also there. The main sediments consist of gravel, sand, silt, clay, etc. And the sedimentary rocks are known as the secondary rocks. Can you tell me which is the primary rock? Which rock is known as primary rock? Anybody? Yes, somebody. Yes, good. Igneous rock is known as the primary rock, and the secondary rock is sedimentary rocks. Okay, it is pre-existing from the primary or parent rock. Which is the parent rock for the sedimentary rock? Igneous rock is the parent rock for the sedimentary rock. When the igneous rock weathering, when it is breaking down, then the running water is bringing that. Then it is settled down somewhere. It can be clay, gravel, silt, anything. Settled down. After many years, when it is settled down, it will become rock. It is known as secondary rocks. It is the remains of these plants and animals also. Now I am going to tell you the characteristics of sedimentary rocks. I will write on the board, then it is easy for you. Okay, children, I think I didn't complete the characteristics of igneous rocks. First, let us see the characteristics of igneous rock. The first characteristic is very important. It is not given directly to the book. The syllabus it is there. So while you are listening the video, you have to write down this note, because it is not in the syllabus book directly. It is not given. Characteristics of igneous rock. First point is it does not include any fossil deposit. Igneous, I am not talking about. You should not confuse. I am talking about igneous rock, not sedimentary rock. Igneous rock characteristics, it does not include any fossil deposit, because it is forming from the magma. There is no fossil deposit. Then second one, it will include more than one mineral deposit. Igneous rocks include more than one mineral deposit. Second one, they do not react with the acid. Sedimentary rocks will react with the acid, but this igneous rock do not react with the acid, and they can be either glassy or porous. I already told you. Glass means what? What is, we can see the other side like that metals. We will repeat one more time. Characteristics of igneous rock does not include any fossil fuel, and it include more than one mineral deposit. They do not react with the acid. Then the last point here, it can be either glassy or porous, rough to soft. Okay, now we are going to see the characteristics of sedimentary rocks. Is it need to repeat one more time? Igneous rock. Okay, I will repeat one more time. First we had seen the difference between minerals and rocks. Rocks is the mixture of minerals, but minerals have definite chemical and physical properties. Minerals are homogeneous in nature, but rocks are heterogeneous in nature. Then there are three types of rocks. They are igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. How igneous rocks are forming? Igneous rocks are forming two main things are including cooling and solidification. When from the volcanic eruption, the molten stage, liquid stage, the magma is coming outside. When it is solidified, after above and above solidified, that is igneous rock. Igneous rock is known as the primary rock because it is the first rock to form. Now let us see the characteristics one more time. It does not include any fossil deposit and it includes more than one mineral deposit, and they can be either glassy or coarse, and they do not react with the acid. Then we had a study about the sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks is is again known as secondary rocks. Because of the many action from the running water, the gravel, silt, clay, all are bringing. When the igneous rock are breaking down, weathering, then these are bringing down by the running water and settle down somewhere. From that it is forming. It has pores also. This is again known as secondary rocks. Okay children, bye bye, see you.